my name is Antoinette. I am a writer and a book lover, so you know I'm very excited for today's video. I joined Wattpad in my second year in university. I think that was around 2017, and my life has never been the same. My friend introduced me to it when she caught me reading on the World Readers section of Facebook. I used to read short stories there, and they were gripping, and she was like, hey, you read short stories on your phone? Why don't you try Wattpad? I'm like, wait, what's Wattpad? Well, ever since I installed the app, my life has never been the same. I'm sure every Wattpadder knows what it feels like to find that soul gripping story that you would spend 6 hours all day, 2 days reading nonstop. Which is why in today's video, I am going to be recommending 5 fantasy stories that I love that I'm sure you're going to love, that you can check out. Let's start from my absolute favorite, the Dragon War series by Melissa Mitchell. When recommending fantasy books on Wattpad, I simply cannot take this out. And when you read the story, you'll find out why. It features dragons, dwarves, goblins, spirits, and so much more. It's so exciting, and I just want you guys to try it. The first book on the Dragon War series is called Talons the Black. It is meant to be a 6-book series, and the story is about a wounded dragon falling from the sky, and this wounded dragon is found by a young woman whose life is completely changed for her because now she has to travel to the world of dragons, and let's just say a whole lot happened, okay? Just read the book. If I start talking, I'm going to spoil it for you, so I'd rather not. Let's move to number 2 recommendation. The second fantasy book I'd like to recommend for you is The Whispering Woods by Matthew Brown. It is a series as well, but it is awesome. If you love elves and dwarves, then this story is definitely for you. It is about 4 companions who are traveling to save the world, and they have to journey to the Whispering Woods to find answers on how they could save the world. I don't want to say any more of the things that happen, so go check it out on Wattpad. It is The Whispering Woods by Matthew Brown. This third recommendation came as a surprise to me because I usually read a lot of fantasy stories on Wattpad, but I did not see this one coming until the Watties result came out in 2020. For context, the Watties is like the biggest writing competition on Wattpad. If you love short stories, this one is definitely for you. Omen of a Crow is an award-winning story on Wattpad by Dakota Kent. The story won the Watties in 2020 under the fantasy category, and it is about a plague that, basically kills everyone, and a lonesome traveler who feels he has nothing to do. And of course, things are about to change for him. Fantasy book recommendation number 4 is Frey. I really love the story. It is very intriguing for me. The story is about a young girl who spent her time living in a village. Actually, she was exiled to that village after she was accused of killing her mother. She cannot practice magic. Well, she believes she has no magic, but she doesn't know that her magic has been sealed away. Now, slowly, her magic starts to come to light, and guess what? She's accused of practicing dark magic. The story is a lot. I don't want to ramble on camera because, damn, it's just bringing back nostalgic memory. Go check it out. Frey on Wattpad. And we have finally come to the 5th and final fantasy recommendations that I have for you. This one is called Summoner the Novice. I think this was one of the earliest fantasy books I read on Wattpad when I was on this fantasy book alone streak, because I had been on this teen fiction streak, but then I decided to go all fantasy because fantasy is one of my favorite genres to read. Summoner the Novice is the book 1 of the Novice series, and it is the only one available on Wattpad. You can find the rest on Amazon. The story is about Fletcher, who finds out that he has the power to summon demons, and now he has to go to an academy of people like him, and well, you know where that is going. You just go check it out on Wattpad. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And you can also comment the genre of stories that you like to read on Wattpad, and I would recommend for you. Until next time, have a good one.